Separate realities. Never has it been more obvious that we aren't all taking part in the same reality. I had always thought we had two realities coexisting within each of us anyway, our own personal one and what I have referred to as a shared reality, the construct of society we all take part in together. But the shared version appears to be under quite a bit of pressure and is unsustainable, split and fractured into multiple ones converging and overlaying. Reality is what you make it, they say, what you believe, what you see. But is it? I have covered this as a chapter in my book, Meeting in the Middle of Nowhere, from the angle of being able to imagine individuals, or not, and have previously tried to explain within that to someone who has aphantasia how other people are imagining a whole host of things in mind, causing a separation from what is going on externally. To someone who has no internal monologue or visual imaginings, it sounded like a very foreign concept. But right now in society, there is a serious level of separation and divide between what people believe to be reality, and not by accident. It has been encouraged and engineered to be that way. Incorrect data and ever-changing parameters, misinformation on the part of the establishment and press, and people's own fears used against them. All of that seems to have created a very murky set of facts for people to work with. If you weren't paying attention before this, and didn't instinctually know something was up, surely an alarm has been tripped in your brain by now. Apparently not for many people. Or if it has, they are keeping it to themselves. Many people have lost all perspective of what is a real threat and how to respond or behave. I personally had someone tell me online it was people like me who killed their loved one. I corrected them instantly, of course, that I had in fact been working from home all the way through and barely gone out, and that they were projecting their perceived fear in the wrong direction. But that is what some people feel the need to say, and made much easier from the comfort of being behind a screen without having to deal with the debate of truth or what they are missing. But that is their reality, I realised. They have formed a belief system around some partial facts. They seem to be awfully disturbed when you might try to introduce some new information or ask them to consider an alternative view. Oddly so. I have decided they either lack the capacity to assimilate new information or can't think on their feet to be able to adapt and upgrade their thought process. They remain stuck in their version of reality, which works to a point until it encounters a different one, or one that would disrupt their own. Some people now believe that their fellow human is a walking biohazard, that they should be afraid of them, keep them at a distance, to worry about touching them, for no good reason. It's cruel what they have done to people. Life was hard enough for some and already a struggle without all the relentless fear, doom, pressure, and changes being implemented and threatened. We need a shared reality that works, and some coherent talks about how that can be achieved. But while manipulated fear is leading the way, it's going to be very difficult to find a clear path. I get the feeling they are not done with their grand deceptions, so it will remain to be seen if we are allowed to stabilise and find our feet, stay sharp and question everything.